Don't trust your college ethics teachers. Don't trust your university philosophers. They lie. They believe the lie that a good life is possible.
I mean, really, people like to disrespect my crew, but the fact is that you know my name and I don't know you.
How many people took Anti-natalism 101 in college? How many people had a high school class on anti-natalism? Most people don't even realize that there is a way to eliminate all suffering forever. Anti-natalism refused to reproduce. Don't trust your college ethics teachers. Don't trust your university philosophers. They lie. They believe the lie that a good life is possible. They believe a lie that a family is a good thing. A family is an evil thing that perpetuates evil in this world forever. When we look at these psychopathic leaders in this world who will torture millions to get off, it feels so good to call it all out and to just say, no, I'm not bringing more people here for you to abuse. I'm not just gonna give you more ammunition to shoot me, because that's all that having kids does. If you are at all empathetic, if you have a shred, if you have a molecule of empathy in your nervous system, you will be tortured by what you see here. You will see that this world is just sick and disgusting. We can't allow these monsters to go around. We can't allow these sensitive creatures to suffer any longer.
I know that I grew up and I never had a desire to have a family. I never had a desire to get married. And I never had a desire to have my own children. I had a strong sex drive, at least normal, and it didn't have anything to do with that. It was just my family situation growing up. I knew that there were a lot of problems. When it comes to having a family, there are a lot of problems that can happen. There are a lot of things that can go wrong. And most people don't really ever reflect on what can go wrong. All of those things. Kids can get sick. They can die. They can grow up to hate you. So many things.
I think there are a lot of interesting comparisons to make between veganism and anti-natalism. Veganism giving up the consumption of animal products. Anti-natalism giving up the production of new humans. So they're both about giving up things, but at the same time, when you give something up, you embrace something else. When you give up meat eating, you embrace a plant-based diet. When you give up reproducing, you can embrace adopting or countless other paths in this life that are now freed up because of a massive amount of free time that one sort of steals back from the natalist idea.
If I raise a kid, I'll be in my fucking mid-40s by the time they're out of the house. So, how the hell does that give me time to use the best years of my life for something that actually is meaningful to me?
Suffering isn't okay. It's not okay to inflict any pain on anyone else without their permission, without asking them first. So why is it that we think we can bring people here? Why can't I go into my garage and clone a person and then do whatever I want with them for 18 years before they're allowed to have any freedom? I can go into my garage, fuck a woman, create a child, and abuse that child for 18 years. The law says that's fine. The law of the land. Because no one gives a fuck. All these people are abused behind closed doors and no one fucking speaks out for half a second. Only anti-natalism can take us away from the constant abuse. Only anti-natalism can free us from these lies, from this bondage. Being a human is evil. This place is evil. It is pure suffering. Some people have to suffer their whole lives here. Some people never get a good day. What the fuck do we do about those people? And you're telling me you want to bring more people here? The chance that they could become like them? And why? Why do we have the right to do that? Because there are no rules. There are no rules in this universe. We're acting according to the laws of nature, cultures, all these things. It's designed to work on the back of nature. Nature is what makes us reproduce. Nature is evil because nature creates psychopath monsters.
I think that protecting the animals is important. I enjoy seeing the chipmunks and the red squirrels and gray squirrels and hearing the bird calls. And I enjoy having coyotes in the woods. I enjoy these things. It's interesting to hear them howling. I don't want all of these things to go away.
It's always one lie stacked upon another lie. With these natalists, with these philosophers who try to tell us that evil isn't as bad as we think it is. Go up to a man whose whole body is diseased and tell him evil isn't as bad as we think it is. Go up to some young girl who just got molested and destroyed by her older brother and tell her that evil isn't that bad. Suffering is real. There's no more backing away from it. Anti-natalism. It's such a beautiful word. Don't trust your college ethics teachers. Don't trust your university philosophers. They lie. They believe the lie that a good life is possible.
Dun, 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 dun.